This DVD is a welcome to our Abbey. It's a brief showcase of some of the excellent works that take place in and around our neighbourhood. Over the past 12 months, our area has seen many positive developments, ranging from the development of the Dean's Building at the college, the opening of the new Children's Centre and the Tag Office that carry on really good work on their estate. You will see how many of our residents have come together to form community groups to improve and gel together in different communities. We're extremely proud of what we have achieved in the last 12 months. So I leave you now with this DVD to enjoy, and I hope you enjoy it as we enjoy our Abbey.
Where we are right now, an arboretum. It's a Victorian arboretum. It's fantastic. If you look around, as I am, there's a whole mix of people. There's people walking dogs, mothers with their children, there's young students just chilling out. It's a wonderful environment. And where is this? It's on Monk's Road. When you walk around here, any time of the day or night, people are friendly. There's no aggression in the air. There's quite a big Polish community here. Not just single lads, there's wives and kids over as well. They go to the local school. If you say hello to them, you might have left it too late. They've probably said hello to you first. They're really great people. It really is a community feeling.
I'm John East, I'm the chairman of Monk's Road Neighbourhood Initiative. MRNI was formed in 1998 when the Abbey Renewal Area was launched. We're a group of residents who were tasked originally to monitor the progress of the Renewal Agreement. That has now come to an end some time ago, but MRNI has continued, and our main aim is to simply encourage the improvement of the area in any way that we can. We do this by providing information for residents, by monitoring developments as they take place, and also taking on projects such as dealing with the traffic problems and so on Monk's Road.
Hi, my name's Anne and I'm a volunteer at the Belmont Street office and I run the street warden team. The street warden team was set up to help clear Abbey neighbourhood of all the rubbish and the bits and pieces and the graffiti that's left around this area. We are hoping by having as many street wardens as we can, people reporting in and telling us things that are going wrong in the street and on the roads around.
We are slowly bringing this community back together again, because for years it was known as the Forgotten Estate. We've got young people coming in with off the bench. Slowly but surely, in the last 8 months that we've had this place, we have noticed that the vandalism and antisocial behaviour on the estate has gone down. We also have got more involved with things in the Abbey ward where we weren't involved with before, because they didn't realise about our estate being on its own. They were never included, but now we are included with the Abbey ward, with all the projects that go on there, with the college, with the Abbey One, with the committees, patient participation groups, things like that. We are now involved with everything in the Abbey ward, and try and make use of all the facilities.
My name is Micah, I'm the Youth and Community Development Manager for Off the Bench. I've been working for Off the Bench for the last 7 months. My job is to work within the Abbey ward and set up, run and sort of support projects going on across the ward. Some of the things that includes is supporting the Abbey Youthy and helping develop that in the future. Also, we're doing some outreach work on the Abbey Park, so on a Wednesday afternoon we do multi-sports on there with any of the kids that want to come down and join in. And I'm also working on the Tower Estate with a small group of girls, developing projects and positive activities for them to do, such as boxercise and things like that.
I'm Emma Harley. I'm one of the plate workers that works for a charity called Home Start, and we are a commissioned service for Lincolnshire County Council. I've been working at Abbey Children's Centre from July 2008 since it opened. Because the amount of ethnic minorities and targeted parents we do have in the area, it brings together a community where everybody can have a good time, can play with their children, and the children can also be developed through having a good time at the centre.
Well, the main reason we bring Kevin here is because he's autistic, and there's lots of things on offer, like the sensory pits and the paints, and there's loads of things that he can play with and really enjoy himself, and it's only here that he gets his social interaction. For some reason it's only here that he allows people to touch him and play, so that's why we've come here.
A couple of years ago, the principal, John Allen, and myself started to discuss just what kind of role we wanted within the community, and we were both in full agreement that we could do as a college even more than just provide outstanding education and training. The way we approached this was through our property strategy and the design and soon to open build called Project Deans, the Deans Building, which is a £8 million state-of-the-art, world-class sports, health and leisure centre. And we thought that if we could combine outstanding education and training with outstanding health, fitness and personal well-being opportunities, and actually take it a stage further and make it open 7 days a week to the Abbey ward and our local community, we would really grow our capacity for changing lives for the better.
Yeah, I'm the Neighbourhood Policing Inspector for what's called Lincoln North Neighbourhood Policing Area, which Abbey Ward is part of. And we've worked obviously very closely with Neighbourhood Management and Paul Carrick, the local Neighbourhood Manager, for a number of years now, and been heavily involved in the development of the Neighbourhood Agreement that's obviously been agreed with statutory agencies in the local community. Part of that project is about making the area better for local residents, improving the area, and also the agreement's about residents holding statutory agencies to account for the services that are delivered to them, and also a bit of an agreement in terms of what the residents can do for the agencies and help their agencies to tackle some of the issues that people face in Abbey Ward in terms of the quality of life and crime and behaviour of people within the Abbey Ward.
Just over a year ago, there was a stabbing at Shuttleworth House, and the police brought the Aegis Trust in to write a report based on the residents that lived there, and to try and find out how they felt about living within Shuttleworth House and what they felt the issues were and the problems that affected them the most. From that report, there are a number of residents that came across and said they'd really like to start up a community group. So I came in and talked to some of those residents, and we got together and decided yes, that's what they wanted to do. I helped them constitute their group, and we're currently working on putting together an action plan which is aimed at all the agencies that the residents felt would have the biggest impact on their lives within Shuttleworth House. So we've been interviewing different agencies, trying to get them to agree to a number of actions that again residents have identified to make them feel safer where they live. Next year the main aim is to work mainly on the community cohesion within Shuttleworth House, and trying to bring more of the residents together through community events and activities, and hopefully by doing that we will try and bring more of the migrant community members that live within Shuttleworth House and bring them into the group and make them more involved within the group, because it's the one area that we're really struggling with. So hopefully next year, through community events purely for Shuttleworth House, we'll get more of them involved and supporting the area that they live in.
Hello, my name is Igor Kartel. I'm chairperson of Eastern European Community Group. The main purpose of Eastern European Community Group is to provide integration process into British society. I believe this is very important because our community group consists of over 1,000 people in Lincoln and over 5,000 people in Lincolnshire. We try to cooperate with Lincolnshire City Council, and I have to say that Paul Carrick, this is the man who helped to set up our community. He was direct us and help in different situations.